What is good, everybody? My name is your boy Jay in the building. We is back again with another video. Now, before we get this video started, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys share this video. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. We are less than 24 hours away from 2024, man. And I couldn't enter 2024 without letting this go, right? Because I have some things to get off my chest, and I don't want to carry it with me in 2024. First off, I want to say to the 3,500 people that subscribe to the channel, whether you liked, disliked any video, shared, comment, positive or negative, I want to say thank you, and I appreciate y'all very much. Humble. No ego here. And let me tell you something. I'm good with money wise. Like, listen, I make a little over 75K a year, close to 80. You know, so if I don't make another YouTube video, right? If I don't generate no more money from this, I'm cool. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? And I can say that because people have came to me a lot of the times about the lack of views. Like, why do you still do it with the lack of views that you get, man? And I'm like, because it's not about me for real. A lot of the recruitment videos that I do, bro, it's not even about me. Like, it's about the kids that we put out, that I try to put out there, so I try to get them to shine and have people notice them. Because a lot of people won't know that they're here unless whether me or anybody else puts them out. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it's about to me. Anyways, I think the ego is spread it around all through this HBCU content space. It's spread it all around, right? Because a lot of people are infatuated with being the first to do it. They're infatuated with being the first person to put something out there, and if somebody isn't, they're either uptight, or if they are first to put it out, but somebody else do it behind them, but everybody else see it first, they're upset because they were the first to put it out, but nobody believed them when they put it out. I just think there's a lot of ego here, and a lot of people's ego is fragile. Not only are people infatuated with being the first to put a news out, people really do get upset if people don't rock with their opinion and what they have to say. Like there's a lot of people that can't handle negative criticism. People can't handle negative comments. Like, people would respond to negative comments all day long. I can't do that. I don't understand it, bro. I can't sit here and respond to any negative comments, bro. As far as I'm concerned, you're engaging. As far as I'm concerned, like, there's a lot of people's egos fragile. Like, even on Twitter, right? On Twitter, I'll see people block certain people, then turn around and talk about that very same person they blocked. But I'll get to that in a minute. Listen, to recap the year, if we want to do that, this whole Coach Prime thing had people in a frenzy damn near the entire year. From the off season, the nastiness, bro, that I saw from a bunch of HBCU content creators that was speaking on Jackson State, to only turn around and speak about Colorado. Nothing but Colorado. What Coach Prime is doing. Which players are going to Colorado. Like, there was a lot of people that switched over. Not just Coach Prime, but let me say this, man. Listen, I can't hate on nobody going to get some money. They understand. Listen, I understand the amount of money you'll be able to generate by talking about Colorado. Just like everybody understood the amount of views you'll get whenever you spoke about Jackson State because Coach Prime was there. That's why there were so many people speaking about Jackson State. All Jackson State. If you looked at a lot of people's YouTube pages, a lot of their videos is speaking about Jackson State or Coach Prime, and you can see their views is up. You can see it. Now when Coach Prime ain't there no more, you see the view, like they'll speak about Jackson State, but you see the view count slowly dwindles down because Coach Prime ain't there. Even though they're still probably the most popular HBCU football team still, the view count ain't the same. But you can see the amount of people that switched over to only talking about Jackson State to now talking about Jackson State in FBS football. This is a crazy world we live in, man. But let me tell you this. Somebody asked me this question, dog, because I'm in it. They asked me, is the HBCU football culture toxic? I wouldn't think so. But some of my friends think it is. They think because, especially with HBCU, with the HBCU culture, period, they say it's toxic because of the quote-unquote gatekeepers. And I'll say this, man. They're gatekeepers for a reason. Listen, if you're a fan of, I wouldn't say a fan. If you are an HBCU alumni, and listen, it's only 100. It's only about 100. It's only 100 of us. You know what I'm saying? So the HBCU gatekeepers is needed. In my eyes, it's needed. And when Coach Prime left, I think the gatekeepers increased because they didn't want any more celebrity coaches because they didn't want to do what Coach Prime did. Be here, have a successful 2 years, and then bounce for a bigger school. But I'll say this, bro. I was a supporter of Coach Prime going to Colorado. I didn't hate on him for doing that. Go and get your money however you see fit, bro. Who wouldn't want $2 million a year versus $300K a year? I don't know what his contract was, but I'm pretty sure Colorado probably put a blank check on the table and said, name your price. I'm pretty sure he did that. They put so much money on the table for him, they don't even have it at the moment. They have a bunch of IOUs for Coach Prime, bro, but that's the money that he generated, man. And he generated a lot of money for Colorado. So I can't hate on that, bro. Can't nobody hate on it. But I want to say this, man, like, I just see a lot of ego in this HBCU content space, bro. There's a lot of people that's a bunch of haters, bro. Bunch of haters and people that can't take criticism. And this leads me to Scotty. Off script. I respect him a lot. I like his content a lot. And nobody want to say it, but I think this is true. He's at the forefront when it comes to HBCU football at this very moment. He's at the forefront of it. And I know y'all say that he's not an HBCU grad. He didn't know anything about the SWAC until Coach Prime came and whatever. His channel ain't get popping till he got the interview with Coach Prime. Whatever y'all want to say about it. In my eyes, bro, at this very moment, he's the number one guy. And like I said, I'm not a hater. I big up anybody that deserves it. Say what y'all want to say about him. But you know what's the most craziest thing, dog? Is that y'all would, and I'm getting back to this. A lot of y'all have blocked Scotty on Twitter. And for some reason, y'all will watch his videos and talk about what he speak about, but yet y'all still block him on Twitter, bro. As if nobody is gonna go back to him and screenshot what y'all say about him. That don't sound crazy to y'all? Like, that don't sound nuts to y'all? Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, I really don't understand the hate train that comes with Scotty, bro. Like, because I think he might be a little rough around the edges for y'all because of how much he down talks Jackson State. That might be a reason why y'all don't like him so much, because y'all just talk about how much he is not an HBCU grad and why y'all give him all this power. If you want to be real, it's the haters that push him to the front. Whether y'all believe it or not, it's the haters that push him to the front, because the more hate he receives, the more he puts out, bro. I don't know if y'all realize that. Like, y'all are the people that push him to the front. And not to say, bro, he puts out pretty good content, bro. He generates the most views. When he speaks, everybody listens, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. And listen, you ain't popping if people ain't speaking about you good, bad, or indifferent. And when it comes to Scotty, when it comes to our script, people speak about him good, bad, or indifferent. That's what makes him popping. That's what makes me believe that he got to be the number one guy. He got to be the number one guy doing this. Whether it may not be all positive to y'all, it may not be all positive, but for somebody who's not an HBCU grad, he sure gets a lot of information from HBCU alumni. He sure gets a lot of information from HBCU players. He sure gets a lot of information from people that a lot of people just won't get the information from. So, to my knowledge, bro, it's the same thing with Roland Martin. A lot of people don't like Roland Martin, and he's not an HBCU grad, yet he's pushed to the forefront about speaking about HBCU politics, period. He's pushed to the front. Now, it's not, listen, if y'all want to blame anybody for pushing Scotty to the front, it got to be y'all. Y'all got to blame yourselves for doing that. But I'm a fan of Scotty, man, so I have no problem with him being in the front. I have no problem bigging up somebody that needs to be bigged up, bro, because I don't see a lot of people doing it. But you can't deny it, bro. Like, it's hard for people to believe, but you can't deny it, dog. But like I said, man, listen, we all spew out information differently. My thing is this. I think when Coach Prime was here, I think we was generating more HBCU content creators than anything. And a lot of people wasn't HBCU grads. Like, thing is, I don't want to name any channels, but there was a lot of channels that stopped talking about HBCU's football, period, and completely switched over to Colorado. Scotty ain't do that. Scotty didn't do it. Even though he speaks about Colorado, and even though he speaks about Coach Prime, the majority of his content is still swag based. It's still swag based. So, hate him or not, bro, he that dude. You know, but I didn't like. And if there's anything else that I don't want to carry, bro, it's the, lack of confidence, the fear of failure, and just being afraid of me being insulted by what somebody says about me. And that's the thing with a lot of us creators gotta leave in 2023. Leave your ego at the door. Leave your ego at the door, man, and stop being so uptight on what somebody says about your opinion. A lot of y'all get so uptight with people just care, like y'all care so much about what somebody says about your opinion, dog, and y'all get so upset about it. That's the thing, bro. Social media made a lot of people soft. It made a lot of people inside people because they're afraid of conflict. So you block them on Twitter, but yet you talk about them. It's crazy. But I'm excited to see what 2024 has to offer. I'm completely excited, bro. I can't wait for it. I have a game chair coming because I'm getting tired of sitting on this hard ass chair. The back of the room, the back of this room is gonna look somewhat different. I'm gonna have some things added to this. But like I said, man, I appreciate y'all very, very much for the support. I really do appreciate y'all. And listen, got some more vids dropping, man. So I can't wait to see y'all on the other side. This is my last video in 2023, and next year we rocking. We rocking, big dog. So I can't wait, man. Holla.